Hi, everybody. Kara Pasek here, and I am so excited to share with you the quantum energy technologist who's responsible for our newest patches, our iPatches, our bioenergetic discs that we are just so excited to share. This is Sally. Um, Sally, would you just give us a little brief overview of why are these patches? Why is this bioenergetic disc technology so much different than anybody else's?
Okay, I can do that. And hello, and thank you for inviting me today.
I'm so
It's a
glad
pleasure
you're
to be
here.
with you. One of the things that makes our patches just so special is the quantum wave nutrition with the iHercules technology. Nobody has patches that have the iHercules technology in them. And that by using the patches that bathes your body in all of the frequencies that are on the patches, including the iHercules frequency, so that your body is bathed 24/7 in the frequency so you get maximum benefit from them.
I love that terminology, bathed in these frequencies. Everything is frequency, and I've been involved in natural healing and energy medicine for more than 50 years. I totally understand frequencies and how they work, but I have tried every patch on the market, honest to gosh, ever since they first came out. And when I heard we were having patches, I was not excited
Because you hadn't seen ours yet.
because I hadn't seen yours yet. No, it wasn't. I don't care what it looks like, but I have one on right there. But I felt it immediately. I felt it immediately. And that's one of the things that really impressed me more than anything else is that I could feel it. Tell me why. Tell me, there's a lot of people out there that don't understand frequencies and don't understand how this works.
Mhm.
I want to go over the 5 different types of patches that we have and why we feel them. Can you start us off with?
Yeah. Let me just give you a brief overview of what the patches are like. Because I know you have one on, so you know, but other people might not know. The patches are actually two layers. The top layer is a substrate, and that's where the frequency is infused into it and that your body is able to utilize. The bottom layer is a band-aid type material that's hypoallergenic, so it's soft on your skin, doesn't cause irritation, so everyone can wear them. So when you place the patches on your body, that bathes your body in the frequencies for the duration of the patches, which is 3 days. So you get it totally bathed. We also added some grounding frequencies in there so that you do feel those because they help to keep you more balanced and more grounded on top of the specific um, modality that you're using with the patches, depending on which patch you're using. And it aids in the iHercules so that you don't have all that outside static coming in to interrupt your system while you're trying to
You're talking
heal and wear
about
the patches and move
energetics
forward with
from
your health.
you're talking about energetics from your computer and electricity and all of that, correct?
Yeah, just anything, your cell phone, being out in the world. We're bombarded with a lot of that we don't see because it's unseen. And so we just added some frequencies into the patches to help assist you in that so that you get maximum benefit.
Awesome. I love that. I love that. And that's something else that I've not ever seen in anybody else's um, patches, but this isn't a normal patch. So let's go over the types that we have. Um, I have on one for that's iHercules and joint pain or joint um,
Uh-huh.
because I have bone on bone in my hip. And one of the things that I've been noticing as I've worn this is I'm like moving better, So whatever you put in that, I know it's iHercules
Yeah.
frequencies bathing my body all day long, 24/7. So if I forget to do a spray, I'm still having the advantageous energy frequencies of it. But I mean, I didn't think I would notice anything different in my joints in a day or two.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's
what
frequency can work very fast in your body because your body resonates with it. So it's giving your body exactly what it needs. So there's multiple frequencies in all of the patches, and what that does is it goes into your energy field, and so your body picks and chooses whatever it wants at any given time. And there are also in the joint patch, there's frequencies in there for trauma, because we've all had trauma to joints and such in our lives. So, we want to deal with that emotional aspect of it and the actual trauma of an injury. It also has some rose quartz frequencies, has some malic acid frequencies, some nanobacterium frequencies. I'm not going to give you all the details, but that you want to help with the yeast and the bacterias that can actually get into your joints and they can cause issues. And not a lot of people realize that.
I didn't realize that until just a couple of weeks ago. And I did a big research study around that. And it was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
nobody knows that. I'm so glad you know that and put that in there. That's like great.
Well,
So,
thank you. And there's also sometimes you can get viruses in your joints too, and a lot of people don't realize that. And then we
absolutely.
also put some garnet frequencies in there. So that's just a few of the highlighted frequencies that we've put in the joint patch. So it's going to help you to have more movement, to have less pain, to just get your joints more easily moving, which is what you
Fluid,
want.
more
Yeah,
fluid.
fluid.
That's what I need is
Yeah,
more fluidity.
yeah.
All right. So that we have the joint patch. Well, let's talk about the pain patch next because I mean, what's the difference between the two?
The pain patch is for pain and inflammation. It will also help joints, but it doesn't have the frequencies that specifically target the joints like the
Mhm.
joint patch does. The pain patch has some frequencies that are going to help with your structural. If you have structural pain, it will help with that. It can also help with movement. It has frequencies in it that will help with nerve inflammation, because nerve inflammation can cause a lot of pain and people don't realize how much inflammation that they have. It will also, inflammation, as you know, is a big issue with people. And so that's one of the major things that everybody can benefit from the pain
Well,
patch, because everybody has inflammation.
and that's one of the major things that I Hercules deals with as well. So, I mean, I was
Yeah.
in a wheelchair
Oh,
and
wow.
bone on bone, and I can walk with no pain because I got rid of that inflammation. Um,
That's good. It also, the pain patch has some frequencies, the tens frequencies. It also has some patchouli, some arnica, and it also has some yellow light frequencies. So there's
oh,
just a whole
interesting.
range
Yeah.
of different frequencies that will help it. And also, it does have some frequencies too that will help to dissolve the biofilms that you get on your cells.
Wow, that's
And
awesome.
so, yeah,
That's
so that
awesome.
really helps with the inflammation too. And it also helps you to be healthier when you are able to absorb your nutrients better
I love
and
that.
release toxins.
I love that. So, stress and anxiety. We had my office manager had a sudden death of a friend the other day, and she walked in and was, like in a puddle, and
Uh-huh.
put on that stress and anxiety patch, and she felt it immediately.
Yeah.
It just kind of
Calms you down.
calmed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. The stress and anxiety patch is actually very popular. It has some the calming frequencies. It also has some frequencies to help with your serotonin and dopamine balances.
Oh, and your
So it
happiness hormones.
Yeah, so it will just help with that, and then it just has some frequencies to just help your mood, help to calm you down, keep you more balanced. Just, kind of take that edge off so that when you're having a stressful day like your assistant was, or, some people just have it every day that is puts them at the top of what they can handle, and it'll just kind of help to calm you down so that you can just get through your day easier.
Stress is one of the biggest causes of all of our issues. So, yeah, I can see where that would be. By the way, I know we've got two more to do, but you say put them on the left side, and I assume that's because the left side is where you take in energy, the right is where you give out energy. And am I
Correct.
correct with that? Okay.
Yeah, we recommend the left side because that's the side where you receive. That's your receiving side. So it's going to receive all of the energy. And obviously, your right side is your giving side. So, what we recommend is one on the left side, but you can also wear two patches. So, if somebody comes in, like your assistant the other day, if one patch she didn't feel was enough, or like with a pain patch, if you have a really acute injury, then you're going to want to put two patches on. I can tell you a little story about a broken toe that I had if you wanted, because it's really kind of funny. I had been using patches for a few years. I was carrying a laundry basket. I tripped over a dog. I hit the door jamb and I broke my little toe. And I didn't want to take anything for it. So I immediately put a pain patch on my left side and I put one right on my toe. So you can put it right on the area that you need. And I had zero pain. And when
Awesome.
it was time to take the patch off, I was going to take a shower, and normally I just took a shower with it, but I'm like, oh, it's time to take this patch off. I'm just going to take this patch off. I'm not in any pain. I'm fine. And I took the patch off and got in the shower, and I couldn't get out of there fast enough because my pain just came
Oh,
rushing
wow.
in. And I was like, I didn't think I had any pain, but the patch was doing such a great job that I
Awesome.
didn't have pain.
Awesome. I
So
love that.
it's important to remember that you can wear two of them.
And so the first one would go on the left side. The second one would go where the issue is, more likely than not.
It can either go Yeah, it can either go right where the issue is. So if you had knee pain, you could put it on your knee. If it's like the stress and anxiety and you're wearing that, then you want to put just on your right side, just anywhere on your upper body like you do on the left side. So they
Okay.
can be worn. The one on the right can either be worn on the targeted area or just on the upper body on the right.
Okay. So there's
And
two
then
more
that
left.
increases, yeah, that increases the effectiveness.
Gotcha. So there's two more left. One is iHercules and energy.
Yeah.
You want to talk a
That
little
one
bit about that one?
that one helps. We all live stressful, busy lives, and sometimes you just don't have enough ambition. Um, so that's why the energy patch is really nice. It has some acetyl L-carnitine frequencies in it to really help. It also has frequencies that are going to help the Krebs cycle. It helps the Krebs cycle. It supports it in your body. That helps you to give you more energy. Then we have some cell enzymes in the energy patch that are going to help you at a cellular level to have more energy. And then we also have some ginseng and some ginkgo biloba. So we want to help the brain as well as the energy, and it just helps your energy so that you either have more stamina. It's great. If you're going
So
to have a
that
long day, you're going to go on a field trip, or you're going to be in a conference. They're wonderful. Or if you're just drag every day because you're tired, instead of an energy drink, you can just put an energy patch on.
a lot healthier for you. Plus, it's
A
got
lot healthier.
all those frequencies of iHercules,
Yeah,
which, there's nothing like that because those are the top molecules from 44 of the most powerful plants on the planet. So, I mean, being able, but, I do it in the morning and maybe I don't do it until later in the afternoon. But when I have a patch on and it's got those, then that is just bathing me in those frequencies all day long.
yeah. So you're getting maximum benefit because you're getting all the benefits of our Hercules, taking it in the liquid form like you have been doing it, and then you get the added benefit of the patches. So it's just like a grand slam.
No kidding. I love it. I love it. So the last one I want to talk about has the frequencies of I accelerate and also things for weight loss and appetite suppressant. So, I mean, this is a whole, and I accelerate just is such an amazing formula that gives you energy and raises up your happiness level because of serotonin and oxytocin and all of that. But then you've also got weight loss and appetite suppressant in that. You want to talk about that one?
I do, and I also want to clue you in on a little secret that as far as the launch goes, we've added a Hercules to that one too.
Oh,
So
yay.
all
All
five of
right.
our patches have the ice Hercules. So the weight loss one has the iHercules. It has the accelerate. Then it has it has frequencies that are going to help to break down your fat and help your body to metabolize it. It's going to have some. We have some garcinia, some green tea extract in there. There's also some frequencies to help your pH. Then there's some appetite suppressing frequencies, and they also help with cravings and emotional eating because that's a real big issue. There's a little bit of thyroid support in there because people can have weakened thyroids or overactive, and that's another issue that helps with it. And then there's also some enzyme frequencies to help with like digestive enzymes. It's the frequencies of those to really help you to just maximize the food that you eat for your body to metabolize it and make the best use of it.
Sally, it sounds like you've thought of everything for this. I am like so happy with this.
Well,
Um,
thank you.
I'm, I'm, this takes what we're doing to a whole nother level. Um, it's not just a patch that you slap on and hope it does something. This is bioenergetics, quantum frequencies, um, in a disc that you can wear for 3 days. I was really surprised because, I shower every morning and they just stayed right on there. And at the end
Thank
of
you.
3 days, when I took it off, I didn't have any red itchy spots, which I have with every other patch I've ever used. I take it off and I go, oh my God, I'm so glad to have that off. And I didn't have that experience. I mean, I think you have knocked it out of the ballpark with these patches. And I am just thrilled to have you on board with us. You know, oh, and one other thing that I know you said was don't take them out of, once you take them out of the package, then they start working. Is that correct? You
They
should
start
keep it in the
working when
package.
you place them on. So when they're on your
Okay,
body or in your energy field, then they start working. What why we put them in that sleeve is that helps to keep all of the, you know, frequencies in your house, like your alarm clock and your microwave and your cell phone and that type of thing. It protects the patches while you're not wearing them. And then when you take them off and you put them on, that's when they start working.
excellent. Quantum wave technology. That's what we have. When you're talking about quantum energy, things can be a particle or a wave. And we're talking here about quantum waves bubbling us
Yeah.
for 3 days at a time with one little patch from
Yeah.
new
There's
extract.
Yeah, as you can see, they're targeted subharmonic frequencies that go into the patch, and then you get the pleasure of utilizing it on your body and watching the results.